rain falling here in the tri-state area as we close in on game time at Yankee Stadium. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Charlie Morton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Charlie Morton is an interesting guy. Kind of turned his career around a few years ago when he decided to change his arm angle to that of Roy Halladay, the former Blue Jays and Phillies pitcher. Overpowering fastball at times would sink 92 to 95 miles an hour, sweeping slider, and the changeup. The key is he needs that sinker, that two-seamer, to throw it early on in the strike zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 4. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dilo, that's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
Michael Conforto.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Yoenis Cespedes would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. Nothing in the Mets half of the first. The Yankees' first set of swings coming up. Crosstown action on MLB Network. Seth Lugo will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez has got it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Aaron Judge. He struggled the last 2 games. Only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing could get him hot and right back into a groove.
Next for New York, number 25. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Here's a strike. Popped him up. On the move is Bruce. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. High and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Yoenis Cespedes. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Jay Bruce now.
The right fielder, number 19.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he has 9 base hits in 32 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. The 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No outs, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bruce leads off second with nobody out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Two and two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Duffy is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Tapped out in front of home. And there's out number 2.
Batting 8, first baseman number 23, Adrian.
Here's Adrian now. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 2 hits in 7 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 25 has a play, and the inning is over. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He'll try again. 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher. He still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Didi Gregorius, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Nobody out, runner on first. In there, strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1 and 2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is in off the plate.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
A runner at first with no outs here. And it's fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit.
Yep, you made it.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Here's Adam Lind. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's entering play in this one, a home run shy of 20 for the season. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Lind, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal. But this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Lind becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
Digging in the switch hitter, Neil Walker. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First offering on its way. Hit hard. But this is a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pause, and the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat then.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. A 1-0 delivery. Up around the face.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Now the payoff pitch home. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce has a read on it, and that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive, base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
Into the box as Drupal Cabrera, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Darno over at second. Lagares on at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Duffy in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped foul wide of first.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 1-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. In a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Hey, great job of holding up right there. Little 2-out lightning might ensue by 1 check swing holding up.
Two pitch just missed. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Austin Romine. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded to short. Taken in by Flores. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And the pitch. In for strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing them before.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting. Number
Digging
25.
in for his second at bat, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And now a pitch on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. Mets out in front, 1-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jay Bruce.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Todd Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Lind has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Wilmer Flores.
Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. Set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. High pop-up. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's set, and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I got 2-1 to count.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Three and one.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Line towards center field. Lagares is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Here's Didi Gregorius, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Three and 0 now. Adam Lind would be next. Three and 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. After it is Cespedes. And the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The Mets are out on top, 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
23, Adrian Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Ripped down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Darno hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Behind 0-2 now. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Down the first baseline. And this gets by Lynn down the line. It's a fair ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Juan Lagares as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Career homer number 149. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
That's a foul ball.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
The left fielder, number 52,
CC Sabathia is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Yoenis Cespedes will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
1-0 the count. One out and a runner on second base. A ball and a strike. Good action on the sinker. 1-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Oh, and Sabathia really overthrew this one as it goes straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he has nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home to score all sorts of ways. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
3 runs already home here. Short, hit hard, taken in by Gregorius. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Morton hasn't had his best stuff today.
All right, Dan, you look at this game, the finesse guy has been on. Nothing over the heart of the plate, really keeping these guys in a proverbial rocking chair, where the power guy's missing over the heart.
You know, it's hard to believe, because sometimes you look at this guy that's throwing in the upper 90s, big power stuff, having a tough time getting through the lineup, and then you have a soft tosser guy moving the ball up, down, in and out. More than one way to get through a lineup, and the guy that's the finesse guy, he is really making it work in this one.
Dribbled to the right side. Foul ball, strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard to short. Gregorius has it. One there. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Halfway home tonight from the Bronx. It's the Mets 5 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Adam Lind. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first is Lind on his way to second now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Neil Walker. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
In now, Matt Duffy, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So the line score will show he departs after just 4 innings of work, and you know they wanted more out of him than this, as he won't even stand to be the winning pitcher here. Paul Sewald comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Standing in now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Romine brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
It's 2-0 now. Walker at second. Duffy at first with no outs. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dio, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He swings and grounds it to short. To Cabrera for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, number 25, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And that one just missed outside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Men on third with 2 down. Line toward right center. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're one pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make one bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat. There we go. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Now Sabathia's 1-1. 1-2 now. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Swing, high drive, left field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Adrian now.
As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gonzalez behind, 0-2 the count now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. First and second now, one man out. A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now both runners are breaking. Grounded back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. There's a strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ellsbury coasts under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 2 left for the Mets as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Right over the middle, knee high. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Missed with a slider. And he misses again, ball 3. Didi Gregorius, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. The second for 1. Back to Adrian, and it's a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Lind. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1.
Ball.
2-0.
2-0.
The 2-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Flores waits on it. And the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They're still down 5-3. Back here in the Bronx, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Now the first pitch from CC. Line drive to center field. Ellsbury is right there, one down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Michael Conforto. Popped him up. Lind is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Two out, nobody on. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 47, Hans Rosenthal.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Robles, a 27-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot, keep the ball down below the zone, and the hitter's still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jacoby Ellsbury. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Romine, base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second, pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 25.
Ready for another chance, number 25. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. Count now a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ready on 1 and 2. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And a gorgeous flip to second, and with that the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Digging in once again, Jay Bruce. He'll start us off in the 8th.
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. And he looks at a ball, 1 and 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Behind 0-2 now. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Yankee Stadium in New York, but it's been the other team from New York that's had the upper hand. The Mets lead this one here in the 8th as you check out the line score to this point. Striding in once again, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he lays off again, ball 3. Adrian Gonzalez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Now batting number 23, first baseman Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's Adrian now. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Mets leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Mets, number 27, Jairi Famini.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Pitch on the way. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. Now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here it comes on 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot here to left. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. Flores has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Shortstop, Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime against Familia. He's 1 for 3. First pitch on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Here's Adam Lind as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Ninth inning coming up from Yankee Stadium. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Chad Green enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Hit hard towards center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. The ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal Cabrera will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Lind. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing further in the ninth for the Mets. Last chance for the Yankees. They'll be looking for 1. It's a 5-4 ball game. Jerry Blevins comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 39, Jerry Blevins.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And there's 1 gone to start the bottom of the ninth.
Third baseman, number 13, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his right, Cabrera. On to first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Catcher, number 28, Austin Romine.
Next for New York, Austin Romine. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. But that one rolls foul. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Last chance for the Yankees. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Settling in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stepping in now, number 25. Let's still watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is Cespedes. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
7-5, tonight's final. The Yankees came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Chad Green gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Mets, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.